More and more cities across California are implementing curbside compost collection programs, meaning they're picking up food scraps like these, banana peels, eggshells, and old pieces of toast, and turning it into compost. And this technique is being used by farmers to save water and produce healthier food. His love for nature and the environment led Matthew Engelhart and his wife to open Bee Love Farm 15 years ago.
Bee Love Farm is a 21-acre experiment in regenerative agriculture in Vacaville, California. We are jacks of all trades and masters of none. We do everything from asparagus to Zinfandel.
Locals can buy the farm products at Bee Love Store, which runs on a self-serve honor system.
You can pay by cash or check in a slot or Venmo.
The food grown at Matthew's property is also used at his restaurant in San Francisco, which was the first city in the nation to launch a curbside compost collection program. The same scraps from Matthew's restaurant in the city are processed at a nearby composting facility, which then get delivered back to his farm as compost for his crops.
4 scoops per quadrant.
Matthew and his crew then place the organic material in the root zones, and since compost is a natural sponge that attracts and retains moisture, farmers who use this method are able to reduce their water usage during drought years.
When we apply compost to a farm, the soil really becomes a water reservoir, and farms then don't have to irrigate as much. They don't have to water as much because we have rainwater that's deep in the soil.
Robert Reed, the spokesperson for the waste management company Recology, promotes the benefits of enriching soil.
I absolutely love composting.
The compost advocate says Californians send 40 million tons of trash to landfills each year, which is about 1 ton per person. A state report showed the majority of that waste is compostable.
That's around 13.4 million tons a year of compostable material that is currently going to landfills, but we could compost it instead and make lots of compost and put it on all these beautiful farms in California and help them save water.
As for Matthew, he points out composting has not only helped him save water, he also credits his organic farming practices for protecting his home and business during the LMU Lightning Complex fires 2 years ago.
Everything burned down around us, and our 21 acres was a little oasis of greenery. We had very little damage, and it's because we'd maintained the soil moisture and there was no brown material or very little brown material to burn here.
He adds composting has become about so much more than producing healthy food.
It's about bringing more life to life. All of us can have a compost bin in our house, we can compost and have a little garden even on our balcony. We can compost and have a tomato plant. All of us can bring more life, more fertility to this planet.
By composting our leftover fruits and veggies, Matthew says we can all make a difference in strengthening our soil, saving water, and protecting our planet. For Inside the Issues, I'm Daniela Pardo.